ladies and gentlemen, 15,000 subs. 15,000. Kind of a couple people. I want to thank you guys so much for supporting me these past like 6 months or 7 months. However long it's been, I honestly don't even remember at this point. Every day kind of feels the same. But I want to thank you guys so much for that. You guys asked for something special, and I listened to what the comments said, you freaks. So at the end of this video, I will be doing what people in the comments asked. So stick around for that if you want to see my elbow. More importantly, today we're going to be talking about the new limited time mode. And before you click away and you're like, oh, I know about the new limited time mode, I've watched 4 videos on this already, I'm going to be talking about a little bit of a response to the comments, because when I put that video out talking about the patch notes on it, a lot of people were really quick to criticize it in the comments, saying this isn't even a limited time mode, this is going to be so boring, and all that kind of stuff about it. And I wanted to respond to that because I think it's going to be one of the most important limited time modes in the game's history. And I know I said this already about Deja Loot, and I think we will see a little bit more of Deja Loot in the next competitive series, but that's speculation, so we'll come back to that if it ever happens. But for this Elite Battle limited time mode, I really do think that it's going to be deployed as a limited time mode, but contrary to what a lot of people are saying, where they think they're going to play it a couple times and get bored of it and just go back to old Apex, I think this is just going to become your new map rotation. I think you can play King's Canyon when King's Canyon is in rotation, but whenever World's Edge is in rotation, I think a majority of people are going to be choosing this. Because if you don't know, I'm just going to really quickly summarize it. Starting on Tuesday, April 28th, which is 2 days from today, at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to be getting white body shields when you first drop in the game, and you're going to be spawning with a P2020. So I recommend that you immediately go on the firing range and start practicing with your P2020, because if you don't, I'll put my 400 hours in firing range against you. I'll clap you at the P2020 before you even know where you are. Just kidding. No amount of practice with the P2020, unless you're like literally Shroud, means anything. But I really do recommend you do get a little bit of practice with it. However, as that limited time mode moves on and you spawn with blue shields and then purple shields and then an Evo shield, that's really giving the devs information about how to continue evolving the game in a way that makes it more fun, fair, and competitive. So that's really the main idea behind my points that I'm about to make on why I think this is going to be the most important limited time mode ever. After Warzone dropped, a lot of people started talking about the possibility of starting with some form of weapon and some form of shields at the beginning of Battle Royale games, aside from Warzone. So people in the Fortnite community, PUBG community, Apex community have really started to pressure Respawn into doing something to combat just RNG off drop. It's happened to me 100,000 times. If I had more time for this video, I would have put probably in the last 200 rounds, probably between 30 and 40 of them, I landed and immediately just got killed by somebody who landed on a Peacekeeper, someone who landed on a Hemlock, someone who landed on a Wingman. And there's really nothing you can do about that. You know, if you land and you get an RE45 and the guy next to you on Mirage Voyage lands and gets a Peacekeeper, good luck, bro. Like, that's... what are you gonna do about it? So I think that people are really quickly gonna get used to playing with body shields, and it's actually gonna feel unnatural to play without them. Now, I'm not sure if we're gonna be seeing body shields off drop at the beginning of season 5. I think it might take a little bit longer. It might take until that first event. Now, I don't know when that first event will be, but usually it's about a month and a half after the season drops. So let me figure out what month is after May. June. So like the middle of June. So I would expect that we would get that first limited time mode event town takeover, whatever it is, about a month and a half after Season 5 starts, per the usual. And I think somewhere in between there is where we're going to start to see these new shields. Now, I personally think that when this really launches in the future, we're going to start with Evo shields. However, I do think it would be more fair if you just spawned with 25 shields. Kind of like when you first pick up the Evo shield and it just has that like teeny weeny little 25 shields. I think that would be more fair than starting with an Evo shield. Although that does really encourage early game fights. So I think that in ranked and in competitive, that could actually be kind of fun. Let me know what you guys think about this. Have I changed your mind at all? Are you a little bit more excited for this limited time mode? Or do you still think that it's not going to really change anything up? Do you personally think that at some point we will be landing with shields and a P2020? And if so, what level armor do you think that we're going to be landing with? Another thing that's really interesting about this limited time mode is that there will be no other shields on the map, which means if you land with white armor, you're going to stay with white armor for the entirety of the game, which means that the time to kill is going to be drastically reduced. So just keep your head about you, be careful out there, and with that, I will start to conclude this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for 15,000 subscribers. Now, for some reason, some dude in the comments was like, elbow reveal for 15,000, and that got like 50 likes for some reason. So I feel like a cam girl. This is really weird. All right, here we go. So children, women, avert your eyes. This is for the boys, okay? All right. Okay, all right, here we go. You guys get to see the worst one. You don't get to see my right elbow. All right. I trust that only the boys saw that, okay? I don't want to hear about it in the comments if you're a child or if you're a woman, all right? But that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel and supporting me for all this time. Whether you just joined yesterday or you joined 7 months ago, you mean the world to me, and I am only here because of you. So thank you so much. And that's going to be it. So until next time, guys, take it easy. Also, you like the webcam? Hey-do.